Hello guys, it's Shaun Thomson. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an experiment, so we're trying, instead of a day in the life, we're doing a week in the life. So without further ado, let's go all the way back to Monday where we started. It has been some week, by the way. So without further ado, let's get into a week in the life. Alright, so it is Monday, 6 o'clock or 6:30 to be exact. We're at the yard and we're just about to jump out the car and get into the lorry. It is soaking this morning and I really can't be bothered. It's so lovely and warm in here. What a fucking state of this weather. It's also windy as fuck. I think that's maybe the windiest I've ever driven in an Arctic in. Alright, so it's finally in the lorry. We're just setting her up, registering a wee bit of time. We've done our walk round checks, nice and rapid, and everything's looking alright. We're just gonna head up now to Falkirk to drop off a load, and then we have a load to Irvine, and I believe after that we've got another load to Irvine. Alright, so it is now 11:30 and we've just been loaded with a full 26 pallets of fuse boxes, which is the heaviest load I've had on this truck yet. If you imagine, each box is like, I don't even know the maths, but each box weighs about 18 kilos and there's maybe about 20. Two runs, 26 all in, so first run 24, second run 2, and then of course we've got a run to go to Irvine anyway, so we're going that way. But this is the heaviest I've ever been. The sad thing is, it was an hour and a half load time, which is a bit fucking slow. We're gonna push on and go for some lunch, because I'm absolutely starving. Alright, so as I was tipped, the job I thought was Irvine is actually Kilmarnock, and we're just driving out the warehouse now. I'll get a reverse in just a wee minute. Just because we're doing a week in the life kind of thing, I'm trying not to do too much footage so that it's not like an hour long. I'm trying to keep it to like 25-30 minutes. And I'll tell you something, by the way, this was one of the tightest, well maybe not tightest, but one of the most difficult yard reverses I've done to date. And you'll see it in a minute when I give you the reverse video, and you might not think it's that tight. I can't see Jack Pish out here, man. Jesus Christ, look, I can't see it that side. I'm just gonna... Oh, and now this guy's moving. Right, anyways, that's us just about to get back on the main roads, so no more filming and driving because it's illegal. Alright, so as I was just tipped 2 pallets at Irvine and then picked up 12, and now we're just heading out. I thought I was a bit tight to those pallets and I was coming out, but I don't think I've hit anything because nobody's chasing me. I'm going to see what time I've got, but I want to try and take those number plates off. I don't know if you can see them. The ones from the trailer, the company we bought the trailer off of. I'll try and see if we can get them off a heat gun. But anyways, that's us pretty much done for today once we get these 12 pallets off back at our depot. So, I'll see you there. Pull back out and let's go into the yard. Get these pallets off, and then we're done. Clear. That'll do about there. Right, let's get this dropped, tipped, and gone. I like the drag. The social distancing. I remember the rabbit last time. Fuck up the drive round. Oh, right, let's see if we've got enough battery for this. Doubt it, we're on 11%. Let's get her parked up for the night. Exactly what I thought it was going to do. Wait until I got to the nice bit that actually needed it, and then it fucking ran out of battery. But anyways, we'll get this parked up with the battery. Oh, alright, so it is Tuesday morning. As you can see, we're pretty snowed in. Well, I say snowed in, it's just... yeah, we're pretty much. But anyways, I've got a wee Irvine shift. That laugh was fucking horrible. But we've got a little Irvine shift on today. I've also got a bit of paperwork as well from a DVSA to fill out, and a couple other wee jobs. So without further ado, let's get into it. And also I do apologise for the audio issues from yesterday. I think there was a problem with the SD. So let's go. Alright, Alright, so today we are heading off to Maybole to deliver 2 pallets down there. Now unfortunately, the place that we deliver these pallets we're doing today can't be delivered by Arctic because they're tight access areas. Now normally these would be put onto the back of the removal wagons, and the removal wagons would deliver them while they're doing the removals, either before or after. However, today we're that flat out that there is no spare removal lorries, which is good for us. Bad for me though, because it means that I've obviously got a bigger day and I need to swap lorries halfway through, but it's alright. It means the money's coming in, it means the company's busy, which is good. We're actually in front of one, behind one right now, sorry, wee Clay, heading off to Troon, I believe, to do a job today. But anyways, we've got a little Maybole run, so we'll just get on with that, and I'll see you all down in Maybole. Alright, so that's us just arrived. We're going to quickly get this tipped, then we can head back up to Tilly to get reloaded and then get on with the rest of the day and try and get finished quite early today, because it is a pretty straightforward, easy day today, I'm not going to lie to you. So, let's get into it. A lot less suspenseful than that. Alright, so we've just arrived at our first offload, which is of course the butchers, as you can see around there. We're just going to quickly go ahead, get them tipped off, and then we'll head over to Irvine, and then hopefully after that get a little bit of lunch. Alright, so that is us tipped in Kilmarnock. Now we have a wee 5-minute drive-ish over to Hurlford to drop another pallet off at their other warehouse. I didn't realise there was 2 drop-offs. It does say in the paperwork, but I just didn't register it. So we'll go do that now, go drop this one off at Hurlford, and then after that we're on to dropping off in Irvine. I hate this fucking reverse gear. Almost fell at the back of the lorry there, I'm not gonna lie, I think I've really hurt my knee. I'm reversing it on the traffic lights here, which is going to be a wee bit difficult, but I'm hoping they let me go. Oh, reversed it, right. Alright, so I've just been into Screwfix to pick up my new Milwaukee metal bits for a video that's coming up to the channel soon. It's not quite there yet, but hopefully eventually it will be there at some point. We're just obviously getting the parts and then we'll get the filming done, and hopefully it should be a good wee video. But that's us done at Screwfix. Now we're heading on to Hurlford, which is roughly 6 minutes away, 2.5 miles. So let's get into it. Right, I believe we are here, but it would appear that it looks like it's going to be a decant, because it's not a manual decant. It probably is a manual decant though, isn't it? So it was a manual decant into that black container just there, and they brought us into this wee yard here. So I'm just going to quickly close my doors actually, because I realise I've completely forgot to do that. So close the doors and then we'll head off. Jesus Christ, man, it's meant to be fucking spring, but here we are, just getting a wee bit of the old petrol, or diesel, sorry, because right now we're sitting at 10 litres, and I think we're going to need a little bit more of that for the rest of today. So hopefully this guy moves and we can get onto the bay, or onto the petrol pump, in time for a lovely snowy weather. How fucking snowy it is, man, it's spring. Alright, so that's us off at the last offload of the day in Irvine, so let's get it done. Right, so that's us all tipped. Now we head back to the yard, got a couple of wee errands to run, and then Tuesday's done. Alright, so that's us back at the yard, all offloaded. Now we're just going to go ahead and do a bit of paperwork. As you can see here, we've also got a lot of things to put into the back of the car, so I'm not storing it in the warehouse anymore. And then I think that'll pretty much do is my car's just been ejected up there. I think that's pretty much Tuesday done. It's 1 o'clock, so it's not bad. Right, so this is just back from the garage. We're just quickly fixing this light here, because this wee screw, the one that was here, was snapped, wherever the snapped head is. I don't know where I put it now, but it was somewhere. But anyways, snapped heads, we're putting a new bolt on, and then we can finally tie that back up and it will stop it from falling back like that in the high winds. And then of course we've got this already taken off, but you can see where it's just snapped as well. Found a snap bolt just there. So that's it all replaced, all touched up, brand new bolt in, and hopefully it should stay relatively like that. Right, next job is to get this off and get it back to the welder to get this bit up here touched back up. Alright, so here's a bit here, this is where the tyre or the wheel mounts onto, and you can see where it's snapped its welds just there. So that would have snapped on. But obviously that's snapped off, so let's get it to the fabricators. Right, okay, so that's us back at the yard, back at the house, and look at this, man. It is the 14th of March recording this. And look at how thick that snow is. That's no messing about levels of snow, that's like snow. So let's hope it goes away for work tomorrow, but Jesus Christ, what do you think it for? Do you like it? It's that noise I love. It's like this snow. Set you here. Right, let's make a couple of these. Oh, Jesus. Oh, right, Ford. No, don't eat yellow snow, mate. That's rule number 1. What are you like that for? I want this exact ball back, you ready? This exact ball. None others. Where is it? Oh, you're fucking useless. Where is it? Lost it. Right, okay. Well, here's one I made earlier. Oh, I'll give you this one. Here's one I made earlier. Right, you ready? Go this way this time. Ready, Ford? Well then. You dropped it though. Here. Ford, I'll give you this one free of charge. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Right, sit. Sit. You're a bit overstimulated here. What are you doing with it? My snowman for the year, because we didn't get one at Christmas, so I thought I'd make one now. But anyways, we'll go do some paperwork. Probably take him in with me, even though he's just sitting there chewing snow. Go back out for a wee play. He's still playing with the fucking snowball. Nice snowballs. Right in here. Come dry your feet. That works. Alright, so we've just finished recording a video. It was an absolute mess in here. We had to put up all this and of course the VAR stuff, which we've of course put back in its room. But that's us all done, and we've just recorded a bartender simulator video, which should be out soon as well on the channel, since we're doing Airsoft and Gaming Wednesdays 7:30, and of course trucking every Saturday 7:30. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this tidied away. That's us done for Tuesday. Alright, so it is Wednesday morning, and today we've got a bit of a delayed start. We're not allowed to deliver to this place until 10, so we're started here at 9 o'clock, which is nice and nice and early. However, I did sleep in a wee bit. I got to work at 9:05, not that it matters. Anyways, here we are, just warming the lorry up, let the tachograph get its 5 minutes. We're just about to jump out and do our walk around checks, and then we've got to drive over there and load up these pallets that are either side, and they're going over to Irvine again. We've also got another couple of wee loads, and then we're loading back up for Grangemouth on Thursday. I tell you something, I wish I wasn't as rushed there to get reversed in. There was a lorry behind me and a lorry in front, so I couldn't just stop and be like, listen, I've just tried to record, but here we are. I've just came in there, of course, narrowly missed that McGregor lorry, and I'd say I did not too bad. But here we are, we're just about to get offloaded now. Got to grab my high vis. It's not a bad wee reverse, but I'm buzzing about that. That was tidy. Alright, so I was tipped back at yard. I'm just gonna reload again, and then we're gonna backload from that place. So let's go. Alright, so an hour and 20 minutes later, and we're back, and we've of course offloaded the full load of beds and got a backload that you just seen us loading up there. Now that's our second run. Obviously this is technically our third now that it's a backload, so we'll head back to the yard, get this offloaded, and then load up for tomorrow. Last reverse of the day over at our Irvine warehouse. Let's get into it a little bit. It's mostly on the offside, but I didn't really fancy putting the camera on the offside, so it fucks up, I can't really grab it. For me, all I've got to watch, I don't scrape my mud flaps against them, so I just get brand new mud flaps. I'm not wanting to scrape them, I need new ones. Don't know where I am, if I'm near the bay or not. I don't think I am, I'm too far over. That'll do. Looking no bad. We guess. All in a day's work. I ain't gonna let you away with it. Best skateboard you'll ever get, boys. Not quite as good as it used to be. Alright, so it's 4:30, that is us parked up for tonight. We're just going to head home, and then of course we've got our shift tomorrow. It is a 6:30 start, so I'll be up about 5:30, heading into the yard. And then we'll go up to Grangemouth, get that dropped, then we've got other things to do after that, and then we'll give the wagon a clean because she is fucking filthy. That's pretty much it for today. Alright, so it's Wednesday, it's 6:30 in the morning, and of course now we have our run to Grangemouth. Of course tonight we've got pretty exciting news as well. We're picking up my new mountain bike, so me and the missus can go mountain biking, because Now that I've started doing haulage and I don't do much physical labour, I need something to keep me fit because I'm feeling a bit fat now, if I'm being honest. But we've got that to do tonight. The bike rack for the back of the pickup hopefully comes tonight, and then all going well, if that comes tonight, and that way we can fit it today and head up and pick up the bike, and then we're going out this Saturday, all going well. Fucking still delaying me even to this day, for sake, man. Alright, so that's us just arrived at Grangemouth, sat in the lorry now, handing my keys in and all that. You've seen a beer reverse at the start of the video. Back on famous old EP11, and we're in the yard, can't show you too much. But the thing I find weird, right, I see there is a Eddie stole that lorry, right, and see, as a kid, it's the same as probably what a lot of folk, right, as a kid I used to, when we were driving down the motorway and family holidays and stuff like that, you'd see an Eddie stole bat, and yeah, I used to wave at them and flat, and they'd hopefully flash back and you'd see the names and all that. The thing I find weird is now I'm like, I'm not saying that I'm like in with Eddie Stover, because I'm not, but like, no that way, but it's like, it's just weird now that like, I'm waiting for him to reverse into bay so I can get into my bay, and like, it's just silly things like that. It's just weird. It's like I have actually managed to achieve my childhood dream. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. But anyways, gonna give the cab a bit of a tidy since we've got some time. Let's get this bitch tidy. Alright, 50 minutes later, bosh, and as you can see, hopefully down there, we're on a fucking green light, so let's go get our keys and let's get to fuck. Fucking some weather out here, but look at that. An absolute fucking yoke of lorry. Just gotta pull her forward, get the doors closed, back down for more loads. Fucking rain, man. Honest to fuck. Ah, for fuck's sake. Looks like we need some AdBlue before I go home. I mean, it's not even empty yet, look. Fuck's sake, man. Oh, fucking unhook this fucker. Oh. Look at that. All nice and empty in there. Alright, back at the yard. It is roughly 10:57 now. I need to put my brake on, actually. I was rolling back there. Just gonna jump in the office, do a wee bit of paperwork, and we'll see you all in. Alright, so we've now loaded up 3 pallets for beef. We're just over at the Kilmarnock depot to pick up another couple of pallets that are going to Irvine. Wait until you see me reverse this thing, though. This is the most challenging reverse I do. Bosh, that's us done. It gives you a nice view to the top of the trailer as well. But that's that done. Let's get loaded. Alright, so that is us. You can see the trailer up there. We're just over at our drop off in Irvine and out. Our usual site. We're just going to drop this off quickly off the back door though. We're having a late shift and we still have to go up to Glasgow and pick my bike up and put the bike rack on, and Jesus Christ, Thursday's a busy day. You can see what I mean there. How you got to strap them all on because they're just on the limit, and you can also get them 3 deep so you can get a little bit more on. Right, so this has been unloaded and reloaded. Now heading to Beath, get that offloaded and then back to the yard, but it's getting tight today. It's been a big old day today, I'm not gonna lie. Big man's decided he's tipping in the middle of the road. So we're just gonna have to sit here patiently and wait a wee minute for him to move. It is honestly such a small world out there. That Caledonian boy I've just shown you there that was parked in the middle, it turns out he's a follower of the channel and obviously knew the lorry and that, so I've just been talking to him for the last 5-10 minutes. And now we're obviously offloaded at the offload, I'm not going to tell you the company name. And sorry, so we're offloaded there. No, we're offloaded at Beath, now we're heading over to Irvine to get loaded up for another Grangemouth. Stress, it's been a busy old Thursday. Alright, so it turns out I'm not getting unloaded or loaded today. Scott's going to do that tomorrow because it is 4:12 and he finishes at 4:30. So we're just parking it into the yard, or into the warehouse right now, so it's all nice and secure and nobody can steal the load. And then of course Scott will load it tomorrow morning for me while I'm out doing removals.